Hi everybody, Jay just got back from the shop and there is some news.
I want to shower.
Okay, you can have a shower, but tell us first, quickly, a brief overview.
Okay. I was told the truck is ready to go, so I called a cab, rode over, checked into service, signed the paperwork, got in the truck, started it up, opened the hood, I'm looking around, pre-tripping the tractor, and all that took about 10 minutes, and I got in, and I noticed that the low voltage disconnect light was on.
Uh-oh.
So that means the computer in the truck senses the voltage level of the batteries, and when they get low, it disconnects all unnecessary, non-critical loads to save the batteries, which that means our freezer, anything else. So I thought, okay, this is probably just a fault, an error. I turned the truck off, started it back up, and it's still on. It's not going away. I did that 3 or 4 times. So I let the truck run for 20 minutes. I was watching the voltmeter, and it was just right at 12. It wasn't going up. And I let it run, and I left it running. I went inside to talk to them, told them what was going on, and they're telling me, oh, it's just the computer, you just need to turn it off and restart it, and it'll reset because, we did the ECM and all that. And I'm thinking, listening to this, and I said, I did that 4 times. It's still running. The alternator's not charging. Oh, okay, well, they told me bring it into bay 2, so I did. And the guy starts working on it. And so that was 10 o'clock this morning, about 4:30, I kept checking in to find out what's going on. The alternator's bad. 3 of the 4 truck batteries are bad, need to be replaced. And an alternator is being overnighted from, Arlington or something. Somewhere far away. It's supposed to be here tomorrow. They put in the alternator and then the batteries, and hopefully everything's good and we can roll again. So, but also the adaptive cruise fault. We have an adaptive cruise fault.
Which means the cruise isn't working.
The cruise control won't work.
Okay.
So they're supposed to take care of that too. I got so caught up with the alternator and batteries that I forgot. I should probably call them and remind them.
That's probably a good idea.
Before I go to bed.
Okay, so before he can get in the shower, I am going to clean the ARB because this is the first time we've been able to get it out of the truck, and now I can show it to you. This is the ARB freezer that we keep in the truck. It's really good size. As you can see, I'm going to open it up, and that's strawberry juice. So I'm going to give it a good clean, and this is why I love this, is because right here underneath this ice there, I'm going to have to melt that, but there is a drain plug. I'll pull that, be able to rinse this, dry it, and hook it up and get all of our food back into it, because we have a lot of food here, meat, chicken, sausage. So I was so glad that we were able to get that out. We were able to get that out of the truck. So cleaning this is so easy. You just get in here, and I put a little soap in here. I have a soft brush, and I'll just clean out this strawberry juice that leaked. That's all clean. Just needs rinsing, and the operating instructions are on a piece of aluminum inside of the panel. Here you can see the seal that makes this such an amazing freezer, because that seal is what keeps it at -10, if that's where you want to set it.
Yeah, this edge compresses that seal when you close it.
Right.
So that seal gets compressed, and it seals.
It does.
And
but here's
Super Duty.
Take the top off so they can see, because I'm going to clean that. And it's so cool how that works, because
It's real easy to take off.
it is. It's super easy. This is stainless steel. This handle right here So when you pick it up, you don't ever have to be concerned that this thing's going to come apart, because that's not going to happen. Up here is the control panel that you set your temperature. Here is another stainless steel.
See it?
Yeah.
There.
Okay. Stainless steel handle here, so one on each side. This hasn't been out of the truck for the past 6 months. And it's such an amazing thing. So we'll set it up in the tub and give it a good rinse, and I'll clean the top, give that a good rinse, put it back together, and get our food going. And I'm so happy that he got this out of the truck, even though it's probably been off for a couple of days because of those batteries. It's still, everything is, everything is, this is still frozen.
It's been off since we got here on Friday.
Has it?
Yep.
Okay, this is still frozen. That's why I love this thing.
In this Texas heat, it's been 100 degrees or higher.
Yes.
The truck's been sitting in the sun.
Yep.
For a week, except for the, short amount of time, maybe one day in the shop.
Right.
But it's still in the heat. It's out of the sun, but it's like as hot in that shop as it is outside.
Right, because they don't have the air conditioner on in the
There's
trucks.
no AC in the service space.
Right.
It is smoking hot in there, and that's still frozen. I'm just.
I know, this is still frozen.
Very surprised. I'm delighted.
The strawberries, that's why there is strawberry juice, because they're not quite as frozen. But the meats are all frozen solid.
Yay, frozen
This
meat.
is good. Very
Frozen
good.
meat is
Okay, so I'm
going
going
to
to get this rinsed.
Frozen meat, a tasty treat.
Okay, Jay is holding this up in the tub while I rinse it. And I wanted you to see this side, because that just gives you some idea of the kind of punishment that goes on in a truck with stuff. But watch the...
You can use a sponge and get that off. It's not sticking. It's been off from my fingers.
Now I'll just wipe that down with a wet cloth.
Did you show them the drain in the bottom? When you have an ARB and you need to clean it, you take the plug out of the bottom, and it has its bottom drain. What a revolutionary idea. So
And
there's no drain.
this is a place to put dairy so it doesn't freeze. This is a freezer. You can put stuff here that doesn't
You're gonna
freeze.
wipe it out?
Just, yeah, put it out here on the...
Done playing?
And-
That's about probably 25 pounds empty.
Yeah, I think it
20.
is.
You want to see how pretty it is?
You can see how good it looks after it's been cleaned up. It's all nice and clean and dried. And the drain plug is back in. And now here's how easy it is to put the top on. So I'm just going to push, and you can see right here,
They spring.
they spring. So I'm just going to push. That's it. And to
Done
take
deal.
it off, it's just, you just push it.
Push it.
I'm sorry, you just push it to the, like that. So it's very easy, and it's meant to be able to, if your car isn't tall enough, that you could take this top off by pulling it this way. Okay, it's all cleaned up. It looks all frisky and pretty again. And now it's time to put the food back. Okay, now I have some ice. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm gonna come out here and dry it. So this is the cage that the food goes in, and you can put this divider right in here. And dry this first.
Clean your clock.
Okay, we're gonna put this in here. It fits right down. So you have separation. A few degrees of separation. Fish. We have fish. We have fresh chicken. And boy, that strawberry got on everything. I'm gonna have to rinse this stuff. We have Italian-style sausage and uncured beef hot dogs, pork tenderloin. more sausage.
Now, you know how dogs are crazy about bacon? Like,
have-
bacon, 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 bacon. Well, that's how she is with these
Yes.
uncured beef hot dogs. It's her favorite brand of
Hot dogs.
all natural beef hot dogs.
They're so good.
And she literally goes nuts over these things.
It's ridiculous.
Quite entertaining.
And chicken. I just got this chicken too. Look, this is $11, right? Just this piece of chicken.
Well,
And-
how many pounds is it? 7 pounds.
No,
7
it's
and a half pounds.
$7.49 a pound.
Okay,
it's
it's
1
1.5
pound.
pounds.
0.46, 1.5 pounds. My point is, that's $11 that would be ruined.
Well,
And that's just one thing.
and there's a lot of things.
There's a lot
So
of things.
there's a lot of expensive things that could have been ruined that
This
the
here-
air be saved.
$10.60.
Where? I don't believe you.
Yeah, right there.
Let me see.
It's frozen. You can't see it. You have to take my word for it.
I think she's exaggerating.
I'm not. There is easily $150 in food here,
Meat,
which would just be down the tubes.
dumpster,
And it's happened to us how many times?
bunch.
Oh, green beans, they're still in good shape.
Fresh frozen.
So those we will keep.
Still fresh, still frozen.
Yeah, this is still frozen.
What's that?
Broccoli.
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 We love broccoli.
This is cherries.
Yay, cherries.
This is
Peaches.
peaches. So
Cherries, peaches, all we need now is pumpkin.
broccoli and cauliflower. Three.
It's not that heavy. Right here. Isn't there a plug here?
How about right here?
Well, okay.
Okay,
We're girly.
plug it in. Plug it in, mister. Okay,
Is it on?
it is. So that's telling what I want it to be. And in a second, it's going to flash, and then it's going to tell you what it actually is. So over the next couple of hours, we will watch as this gets to 0. Right now, it's 4 minutes after 6 Central Standard Time, and it's 58 degrees in the ARB. Okay, I have my dairy in here, my cheese, cream for tea, butter, and right here is cream cheese. And then I'm going to put the bread on top, because I don't want the bread to freeze. It stays beautifully right there. This is like our small fridge. This, the freezer part, and now we can see that the light is on. Okay, in a matter of 2 minutes, it's dropped 2 degrees. So we'll keep an eye on it to see how quickly it gets to temperature. 5 minutes after 6, it's 56 degrees. We're going to check the ARB because it has been 34 minutes. 34 minutes. It's down to 29 degrees since we plugged it in. So that's about almost a degree a minute. Almost. To feel the snow.
Was that a camera?
Yeah.
That's cool. It's a
Have you ever
GoPro.
seen a GoPro?
That is awesome.
Isn't that cool? We have a YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's called Lovin' Truckin'.
Oh, okay.
And if you go to YouTube and look it up, you'll
Yeah.
see